I've been making time lapses for a long time now, 8 years, and I've always just used the music I found, but in the last few months, when did that other? I made a song called To the Stars, and I used that one for my star lapses. Because I always thought the best thing to do is to not to worry about other people's music, and look for other people's music and try to find music that kind of fits what my mentality or my aesthetic is even. So I just made that song. That song took a long time. I made the riff and then I sat on it and I was like, I don't know. I just kind of went back and forth, back and forth. This one, I was like, I have a bass. I'm going to start out with a bass, and I just made that simple little bass line, put some drums on it, and then just wrote it. And just like, okay, it's just going to be dead simple. Just going to be this building thing, and then just kind of keeps going in a circle because it's only going to be between 45 and 55 seconds because it needs to fit on what do you call it? A loops video. If you're not on loops yet, it's relatively brand new. It's not too old at all. Loops. Today is the 28th of January. I plan on trying to post every day for a month or so to try to see if somebody will actually watch. But loops is a minute. Got off of Instagram because Meta is trash. I'd really like to get out of YouTube, but YouTube is a little bit stronger as far as long form videos go. TikTok was like the place. TikTok is back for now. Who knows? Maybe it'll be around in 90 days. Maybe it won't. I don't want to start doing that again and then get shot down again. I just don't feel like. I'll tell you what, if TikTok is still around in May, I'll start May something else, or like maybe the end of April. I'll start around there. But the way it's going, probably not. Anyway, I wanted to write something for the time lapse for the when I'm at work, I do a downtown time lapse with my DJI Action 5. This thing is a great camera if you're ever looking for if you're like starting out on YouTube, but you don't want to use your phone, you want to have a separate camera. This is the way to go. It's like $300. You could probably get it cheaper somewhere else. You might even be able to get it used now. It's been around for a little bit. Maybe somebody's already, on to the next thing and they don't want to do that anymore. Anyway, this makes a really nice time lapse, and I wanted to write something for that. So I'm like, okay, this is a good start. The only thing I was like, what do I call it? Earthrise sounds pretty good. Rush has a song called Earth Shine, so it's kind of, but obviously this Rush song is way better, and it's Rush. They're a real band, a professional band. But I wanted to just have something sort of simple, sort of like not too crazy, too heavy, too fast, because then people go, ugh. Whereas it's just something like, you're kind of like, okay, but you're just watching the time lapse, something to just go along with it. Not necessarily background noise, maybe. Maybe that might be a good way to describe it. But I just wanted it to be something that I wrote. So eventually, if I put all this stuff out and I start using everybody else's music, and then all of a sudden it's like, all these videos are taken down because you use somebody else's music, I don't have to worry about that. All the music's mine, and I'm not going to take down my own videos. At least I don't think I am. So, new Grave Fear song. I'm going to call it a Grave Fear song, even though it's kind of like in that ambiguous. But I've been working to try to make a song a month. So February I might have a couple songs. Actually, I'll probably have 2 songs in February. So the goal is to have 12 songs by December. Anyway, I thought this was fun because I literally wrote it. It's 2:54 on a Tuesday. I finished it like about 45 minutes ago, because I've been, there's other stuff I needed to do around the house. So uploaded. God, what time was it? I don't even remember. I try not to spend too much time on this just because I think I started around 1 and it took about an hour to make that, to put it all together. I did double track the bass, and the bass sits on the hard pan on the left and right. And then I double tracked the guitars, and I put them like, if you're looking at the dial, they're like 20 negative and positive 20 on the pan, and then the bass is on there, and then the drums is through the center. I think that's good enough. I'm not I'm not gonna be winning a Grammy. I'm not gonna be filling arenas around the country or anything like that. I'm just gonna be making stuff that I want to do, and this was something that I made. And it's always exciting to just come up with something on the spot and put it out. And here we are. The next Grave Fear song, Earthshine. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the title. Because it's kind of like, it's that weird thing where people might actually watch it, so it's kind of scary. So anyway, that's it. Just I always do what I was thinking at the moment. Nobody asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Type video. So here's it. Grave Fear, Earthshine.